Okay, here's the deal. I could have lost my home, all the money in the bank, my investments, my retirements, everything, and 80% of what I earn and my spouse for the next 10 years. Yep, 2 years worth of money down the tubes. Our home sold down the tubes. All of our assets down the tubes. Our retirement down the tubes. If I had gotten in an accident and got a ticket in the state of Michigan because of a new law that took place in July 2020, because my insurance agent didn't have the kindness to call me. So I pay them just over $1,000 a month. So I learned what to do. This is not, and I stress, is not insurance advice. If you put two and two together, I think you'll figure out what I'm getting at. But here's what I had to do. I had to get my car insurance raised because I didn't have the coverage I thought I had. I only had 100, 300, and 100. And I wanted $250,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, and $100,000 property damage, which is what I thought I had, and I didn't. So I got all my cars raised up to that. My house insurance is able to take my houses and build them. No big deal. I have all the stuff you're supposed to have. Then I found this new law out, and I realized that I could lose my shirt and everything. So what I did is I raised the limit up because that's the minimum you have to have. You can have unlimited, but that's the minimum. And then I figured out how much assets do I have. Do I have $1.25 million worth of assets? At this present moment, no, I do not. So I had her add the $1 million, because they're only sold in $1 million increments, $1 million umbrella policy over my house and over my car. So what happens is, in 10 days, the lawyers for the person who got injured is going to go to court and file on me for the accident because I got the ticket for injuries, whether they're real or not. For anybody in my car, that's not family. Anybody on the road, anybody in another car. If I got the ticket and they were injuries or so-called injuries, the lawyers are going to file against me. When they win, they're going to go ahead and take 80% equity in my house, all my retirement accounts. They're going to take 80% of our wages for the next 10 years. So that means for 2 years we're going to work for free. And any valuables that we have, they're going to go for. Now, how do they know about this accident? Something I found out. They have people that listen to the police scanners to find about these accidents so they can go ahead and get more information and then call you. Also, I found out a lot of the tow trucks will call up the lawyers and say, hey, look, there was an accident. Now, I know this happened because when my car that I loaned out years ago got hit by a train at night way out in the boonies, and the train people were at fault because what they did is they worked on the train tracks, the crossing. They forgot to put the signs back up. So my friend who borrowed my car drove over it like normal. He bottomed out. 10 minutes later, the train came by and wrecked my car. The tow truck guy either called the lawyers and said, hey, we had this accident, beautiful car, hit at our drive and whatever, by a train, and it is their fault. We're towing it over here, and they have this insurance. So you might want to get a hold of them because the train is at fault here, not him. So I got these phone calls. I hear you had an accident with a train, hit your car. Do you want to sue? Are there any injuries? So I found out how this is done. So that's the deal. I went ahead and raised my car insurance to $250, $500, and $100. My house is already covered. My car and my house are bundled together, so I get the savings there. And then I had the $1 million umbrella policy put over my house and car for liability. And that cost me, I think it was $200. There's some companies that cost you $130, but basically $11 a month or $15 a month, whatever it is. So diddly squat of nothing. So I'm going to be covered now in case one of my 3 cars 3 drivers gets in a wreck and we get a ticket because I don't have more than $1.25 million that you're going to be able to get from me. So they're going to go for what they can get. So that $1 million umbrella policy, added on to the $250 that I get per person, maximum 500, is the max they're going to get. If there's more than one person injured, they're going to get $1.5 million, and that's going to cover me. I don't have assets worth more than that, and the lawyers will know that. So they're going to go for the fast and easy money. They're going to take the insurance money. So that's what I did. You do whatever you want to do. But if you're driving in Michigan, you don't even have to live here. If you're driving on the roads in Michigan, you are liable to the same problems I would have faced from July till Saturday, just recently, here in April. I'm not going to face that no more because I now have the proper coverage thanks to the politicians and the Governor Whitmer of Michigan, who didn't know what they were doing, supposed to make it so that we have cheaper car insurance. Now I'm paying hundreds of dollars more for coverage. Thank you very much, Governor Whitmer. I'm not going to vote for you again. And those politicians who were stupid, I'm going to vote you out. So thank you for screwing me over. That's what I did. You do what you want to do. And for all those people that told you to call me, if you got 10 minutes, I'll tell you what happened. My friends, my former coworkers, my family, for you that didn't call me and you're listening to this later, and you got that ticket and you're being sued, it's all on you. I had 2 sleepless nights when I found this out, and I went and told you. I went out of my way, got a hoarse voice to tell you all, and you didn't call me, so it's on you. I did what I was supposed to do morally, and I try to tell everybody I can, so it's on you. I hope you hear about this before anything happens to you. I really do, because I worked hard for my money. I bought this house straight out. I worked hard for my money. So I don't think anybody should get my money free and clear. That's what I have insurance for. That's why before July, I thought I had the proper insurance. Now I know I do. Take it for what it's worth. Use wisdom. God bless.